To other stories, workers of the Ghana National Gas Company have challenged the Energy Ministry to publish the JENSA deal report if indeed it seeks to put to rest the controversy surrounding their demand for the president to intervene in current manner in which the Energy Ministry is handling the localization process. On Tuesday, the Energy Minister dismissed claims by the association to the effect that it was manhandling the indigenization process of the JENSA deal, which will see a private entity taking over the state-owned facility. In another sharp response to the ministry's dismissal of their stance, the association says it will be in the best interest of all if the Energy Ministry makes public the report on the deal. Here is the statement, and I'll share extracts with you. We did not accuse the Ministry of Energy of signing any contract between Ghana Gas and JENSA. Rather, as a head of supervising authority, the ministry gave approval to a deal that puts the nation's energy security primary assets 100% control over a private entity. There was no recourse to industry players' consultation, let alone CSO and Parliament. So, I mean, they're trying to explain what exactly has happened. Now, it says we challenge the Ministry of Energy to publish the report to Presidency on this matter, which is of public interest. The ministry should also indicate when Parliament will complete the investigation referenced. The association is calling on Parliament to set up expert advisory committee, including Imani Africa, ASEP, and utility agencies to vet our position. And it says, just like Bryce Simons, ASEP and Imani published their copious report on JENSA energy deal without consulting the CEO or the board of Ghana Gas or any person, but acted in their own capacity as concerned independent citizens. So has the knowledgeable GGSSA done. The SSA is an independent body from the board and management of Ghana Gas. Our press release was not directed from the CEO, neither was it influenced by the CEO. The SSA of Ghana has humbly wants the Ministry of Energy to stick to the issues raised. We entreat the general public and the media particularly to take this matter seriously, just like they did for Dumsop. And the association is ever ready to have a civil discussion to ensure the country's primary energy asset is not compromised. And it says we are not against private entity engagement, but to hand over a juicy primary asset 100% to the private entity is too much of sovereign risk and operational risk to the country and utility agencies. We, the members of the Ghana Gas Senior Staff Association, remain resolute and unperturbed to defend and protect the indigenization policy which gave birth to the establishment of the Ghana Gas Company. Away from that, some individual bondholders are pleading with government to exempt them from the ongoing domestic debt exchange program. Two of those who spoke on PM Express with Evans Mensah yesterday lamented the effect of the program on their lives should government go ahead to take away the investments. The retiree pastor and a mother of 5 children say their entire lives are tied to the coupons from government. Here are excerpts of their concerns and plea.
That is the money I'm surviving. The coupon is what I'm surviving on now. Someone will ask, but is she not married? Yes, I am married. And my husband also is into contract. But unfortunately, the contract is also not paying. Fine, so let's put that aside. It is about the bond holding. So how do I survive? We can't survive if it is being held. If the bonds are being held or the bonds are being rolled into the debt exchange. So please, the government should please think about this. 17 and a half years working and then coming home. No, nobody should include that into their debt exchange. They should think of getting another way. If it is about they cutting their expenditures, yes. But please, on your platform, we are getting through to the finance minister. He shouldn't in any way include our bonds into his debt exchange. We are begging him because I can't survive. How much am I even getting on the coupon? It isn't even up to 30,000. And look at the children I have, the number of children with the family I have. It can't even, I mean, it is inadequate. So how do you include me into a debt exchange program?
And when I retire, I have to use my money to buy a bond before this problem. Not advisable, my brother.
Okay.
But the money I got from this is innate contribution. I was having some properties, piece of land. I sold it, add the money together so that I can make the profits from my bond and take care of my children.
Okay. So what it means is that you sold, you retired, you took your lump sum, you sold your property, and you invested it in the bonds.
Yes.
Okay.
Put it in the bond. Yeah. Because I'm saying that to use the benefit to take care of my children. Because how much will be, I'm a pastor, as I'm saying, how much will be my benefit, my brother, from the Senate? So I have to get another money to add to this money. But the good is that I'm on contract. So that contract is what I'm using for my personal use, and I'm using the benefit of the bond to pay my daughter's school fees as UPSA. So if I take my statement of account, anytime the money comes in, I transfer it to my daughter so that she can use it to pay her school fees. Even this morning, I was at the bank to complain about this benefit. The benefit was due on 3rd January 2023. But no notice was given me. And I went to the bank. Fortunately, the money came, but no notification was given me. I don't know what to say.
I mean,
I'm only thinking that the president himself should sit down, the finance minister should sit down and ask themselves, if you were the one, they should sit down. Maybe today they are having their money. They don't need anything, so that they can misbehave anyhow. They are eating, they are drinking, they are flying, doing anything at all. They are not reasoning. This is the citizens' life. They live uncontent.